My giant new clock arrived. It's funny because I posted a picture of it on Instagram, and me and Ollie think it looks like the clock in Back to the Future on the clock tower, but then when I posted a picture of it, everyone said it looks like the clock striking midnight in Cinderella. So I've ended up getting a clock that looks like both shows we have been / are going to be in. I also thought this would be a good background, but now I'm just not so sure. It's not even central. It's not even central. I mean, it just looks like I'm wearing a funny hat, doesn't it? We'll go with it, we'll go with it. Just a quick one today. A huge box arrived this morning, filled with my novel, my first ever children's novel. Yay! Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Look at all of this and the gold and the foil. And then when you open it up at the back, my name's on like a little ticket. Look at that. And one of the best things about this book is when you take off the dust jacket. Look at all the pebbles from the Pebble Theatre. Isn't it beautiful? Ah. This is out officially on Thursday the 17th, which will be tomorrow when this video goes live. But for everyone who pre-ordered it, they've started arriving at shops for collection and also just to people's homes. So lots and lots of people have started receiving their copies. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who has bought a copy, to everyone who's gonna go out on the day to buy a copy, to anyone who's already read it. Thank you so much. There are still signed copies available on Waterstones. I will link below. They are exclusive to Waterstones and there's only a limited amount, so make sure you get in there while you can. But I also just thought I would answer some FAQs, some frequently asked questions. Into the Spotlight is aimed at middle grade readers, which is aged 8 to 12. However, whilst this is a kid's book, this is a reimagining of the classic novel Ballet Shoes by Noel Streatfeild. So if you loved that book as a kid, or you love that book now and you feel a particular connection to Ballet Shoes, I would suggest giving this a read because it is a reimagining. There are elements of the old story and the old Ballet Shoes magic woven into the Spotlight. So I'm sure if you love Ballet Shoes, there is also cause to read this. That being said, I don't think it's necessary to read Ballet Shoes before you read Into the Spotlight. This is a standalone novel, all of its own. However, there are just a few little Easter eggs and a few in-jokes that I planted in this story for those people who know Ballet Shoes. Lots of people have asked about the illustration on the front of the book, which is by the incredible Kirsten Egan. I cannot get over the illustration on the front of this book. But lots of people have asked about whether the illustration is the illustrator's interpretation of those characters or whether this is what the characters look like as described in the book. And I can confirm this is what the characters look like as described in the book. The Pebble children, much like the Fossil children in the original Ballet Shoes, are orphaned as babies. Marigold is washed up after her ship goes down in India on Varkala Beach, which is where Great Aunt Maud finds her. Mabel is from Scotland, and Morris is the only Pebble child who actually finds his own way to the Pebble Theatre. He finds them more than they find him. Lots of people have asked if any of my particular experiences went into the story of Into the Spotlight. There is nothing specific, it's all just very much my overall general feelings and memories about being a child working in theatre. Another question that keeps cropping up is about whether writing for children is a different process to writing women's fiction, which is what I'm usually used to writing, and I honestly had a lot more fun writing for children. I always weave some kind of magic or whimsical element into the books I write, no matter what age they're aimed at. However, when it came to writing for children, I was less worried about adding those whimsical moments because I feel like as children we are just so much more receptive to the idea of magic and imagination. So I just had a lot more fun being unapologetic when it came to adding in moments of whimsy. There is an audiobook available for pre-order right now. I went into the studio and recorded it myself a few weeks ago, so it is me reading the story of Into the Spotlight, which is very exciting. And as I said at the beginning of this video, just to remind everyone, it is officially out tomorrow with the endorsement of the Streatfeild estate. All the links are below. I'm very excited. If you're thinking of going to get a copy, please go and get one in the next few days because it will count towards the first week of sales, which might get it into the bestseller list, maybe, which would be amazing. But in summary, it is a book aimed at 8 to 12-year-olds, but is suitable for all ages, and I really hope you enjoy it. All the links are below, signed copies, audiobook, all that jazz. Hope you like it. Bye.